We'll start reading Chapter 1 of EVS Family and Friends. From the book of Aryan Publishers. Seated previous year's question paper analysis reveals only one question has been asked from this chapter frequently. Important topics are types and characteristics of family. Family. In human context, family is a group of people related by blood, affinity, and co-residence. In a family, there exist feelings of love, cooperation, attachment, and care among the members. Family is the primary institution for socialization of children. It plays a vital role in shaping the individual's social life, and it is the place where humans first learn to live collectively. Family is the basic unit of the society. Types of family. There are different types of family and they are given as follows. Nuclear family. A family in which married couple lives with their unmarried children. It is sometimes also called as conjugal family. Extended or joint family. It is a family in which married couple lives with his parents, grandparents, children and other relatives. Earlier in India, most of the families were of this nature. But now concept of joint family is getting diluted. Matrilocal family. It is a family where mother heads the family, and in this type of family, couples live with or near the female's family after the marriage. Patrilocal family. A family where father heads the family, and in this type of family, couple lives with or near the male's family after the marriage. Consanguineous family. Consanguineous means of same blood. It means in this kind of family, individual who have descended from the same ancestor lives together. Characteristic of family. Few basic characteristics of family are given below. Hereditary relations. Members in the family are related to each other by heredity, and traits are transferred from one generation to next generation. Economic function. Family provides economic support to its member. Member of family earns money by engaging in any economic activity. Essentiality of marriage. To reproduce is the very essential function of human and any living being. Marriage helps in carrying the family and lineage forward generation after generation. Social security. Family provides security to its member and it is basic unit of social security. Function of a family. Function of family have been divided by various thinkers. Following are the functions of family. MacIver divided the function of family into two forms, essential and non-essential. Economic function, reproductive function, educational function, sexual function comes under the essential function, while recreational function comes under non-essential. Ogburn and Nimkov characterized the family's function into affectional, economic, protective, religious, educational and recreational domain. Handberg divided the function of family into four parts, that is primary group satisfaction, cooperation and division of labor, care and training of children, regulation of sexual behavior and reproduction. So Handberg divided into four parts, that is primary group of satisfaction, cooperation and division of labor, third is care and training of children, and fourth is regulation and sexual behavior and reproduction. Ogburg and Nimkov characterized into six domains, that is affectional, economic, protective, religious, educational and recreational. MacIver divided into two parts, essential and non-essential, economic, reproductive, education, sexual that comes under essential and recreational comes under non-essential. Contribution of family in development of child. Natural development of child is affected by the surroundings in which child lives. It is a duty of a family to fulfill the basic needs of child. Look after the diet, hygiene and physical activity of child as their factors help in physical development of child. Hereditary traits of parents and education of parents play important role in mental development of child. Environment of home and nearby surrounding affect the mental development of child. Child begin his early education and training within the family. Family is an essential vehicle for transmission of knowledge, values, attitude and practices. Friend. According to Oxford Dictionary, a person with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically one exclusive of sexual or family relations. As we go through life, we have the opportunity to meet a variety of different people, but few becomes friends. Two friends share joy and sorrows, stand with him in difficult circumstances, and tries to protect in all the situations. Friends have mutual respect for each other. Relations between the friends is called friendship. Friendship alone is the relations in the world where we select partner or friend or companion based on our interest. Everyone is free to select friend of their choice, and no one can forcefully be friend with with other individual. Friends leaves an important impact on overall development of a child. Fruitful social relationship in childhood and adolescence time help a child develop better overall personality and protect from later psychological disorder. According to Aristotle, friendship can be classified into three types. That is friendship of utility. In this kind of friendship, two people are friends for sake of their own interest. Friendship of pleasure. In this kind, people share common interest and pleasure. They share their moment of pleasure with each other. Friendship of the good. In this kind of friendship, two friends have mutual respect for one another. This type of friendship is not because of mutual interest and pleasure. Relatives and relationship. Relatives are those individuals in a society or family who are connected to each other by blood relations, marriage, feeling or economic etc. Relative and relationships does influence the child in growth and development. Child develops initial communication skill, interpersonal relationship by interacting with them and observing them. So communication skill and interpersonal relationship skills are developed from the relatives. Child develops attitude towards life qualities like sympathy, empathy, compassion, sensitiveness, awareness towards culture, religious practice and traditions of family and society by observing the family and his relatives. Work and play. Famous educationist Maria Montessori has said play is the work of the child. So famous educationist Maria Montessori has said that play is the work of the child. Play is the work of the child. Play activities are essential to healthy development of children and adolescents. The activities by children stimulates and influence the pattern of the connections made between the nerve cells. Activities influence the development of fine and gross motor skills, language, socializations, personal awareness, emotional well-being, creativity, problem solving and learning ability. The most important role that play can have is to help children to be active, make choice and practice actions to mastery. Play links sensory, motors, cognitive and social emotional experience and provides an ideal setting for their brain development. So play links sensory, motor, cognition and social emotional experience and provides an ideal setting for the brain development. It makes the connections between the nerve cells and it helps to enhance the motor skill, language, socialization, personal awareness, emotional well-being, creativity, problem solving and learning ability. It helps children to be active, make choice and practice action of mastery. Importance of play in education and health. Work and play forms an important component for overall development of child. That is why play has been given important place in school's curriculum. Though games or play, it is easier to teach children and connect and concept taught by the way of play remains in their memory for very long time as they grasp it easily by observing it practically. Through constructive activity and game, child tries to learn something new. These plays and games helps in building the imagination power, developing thinking skill, enhancing creative skill, building cooperation among the children, teamwork, etc. Games, sports, and other physical activity helps in developing the immunity and enables body to fight against disease and infections. Games and physical activity are very important for mental development, and these activity reduce stress and enables the body to cope with the stress. Physical and motor development through play involves height, weight, general awareness, tone of the body, and coordination of large and finer muscles. Cognitive development includes forming self-concept, forming concept of size, shape, and colors, different types of blocks, beads, types, toys, clay, sand, puzzles, and other natural materials, enabling children to learn to differentiate between different shape, size, color, texture, and volume. Socio-emotional development includes establishing relationship, developing behavior control, and social skills that make them acceptable in their family, school, and community.